Hi, I'm Cameron. Today we will be identifying components to be included on a resume and/or electronic professional profile, such as contact information, education, work, and volunteer experience. Also skills, certificates, accomplishments, interests, and references. There's perhaps no resume more important than your recent college graduate resume. It's the resume that's going to get your foot into the door and your first job. The resume, the summary list of your skills and knowledge, is what will really sell you to an employer. Once you have made a good impression with the cover letter to get him or her to turn the page, a good resume provides enough information to show that you are willing and able to contribute to your employer's success, that it is worth it to hire you or at least to talk to you in an interview. On a resume, list the pertinent facts of how you can be reached: address, phone number, email address. Your qualifications will be mainly education and experience. List any degrees, certificates, or training you have completed after high school. Be sure to include anything that distinguishes your academic career, such as honors, prizes, or scholarships. List any employment experience, including summer jobs, even if they don't seem pertinent to the position you are applying for. You may think that being a camp counselor has nothing to do with being a radiology technician, but it shows that you have experience working with children and parents, have held a position where you are responsible for others. It also says you are willing to work during your school breaks, thus showing ambition. If you are starting out, you can't be expected to have lots of employment experience. Employers look for hints about your character, things like ambition, intuition, responsibility, that may indicate your success working for them. Internships that you had in college or high school are also impressive. They show your willingness to go beyond the standard curriculum and learn by working, something an employer will expect you to continue to do on the job too. While you are in school, you should recognize the value added by experiential learning and the positive impression that it will make. An internship can also give you a head start in networking if your supervisor will be a good reference or source of contacts for you. The internship may even result in a job offer. You may not necessarily want to accept the job, but at the very least, having an offer to fall back on takes some of the pressure off of your search. For each job, be clear about the position you held and the two most important duties or roles you performed. Don't go into too much detail, however. The time to expand on your story is in the interview. If you have done volunteer work or if you are a member of civic or volunteer organizations, be sure to list those as well. They are hints about you as a person and may help you to stand out in a pool of applicants. However, a common mistake is to list too much information on your resume and to focus too much on what you want. For example, stating an objective such as to obtain a great position in hotel management. Your employer cares about what you can do for the company, not for yourself. The following are some tips for developing your resume. Avoid adjectives or adverbs when describing your past performances. If you are an achiever in school, that will be reflected in your grades, degrees, honors, and awards. Hype can sound boastful. You can discuss your performance in detail at the interview. Be honest and state your case without exaggeration. It is easier than ever for employers to check on your history, and they will. Falsification of information on your resume may become grounds for dismissal. Don't include personal details unless they are strongly relevant to the job you are seeking. Employers typically do not want to know that you love dogs, were raised in Singapore, or are a single mother. Be accurate, proofread your resume, and have someone else proof it as well. This is your opportunity to make a good impression. Any error indicates not just that you made an error, but that you are sloppy or lazy. Keep it to one page if possible. Employers typically are looking at many resumes to fill one position, so make it easy and quick for the reader to see how qualified you are.